characters in Into Thin Air. Rob Hall, the head guide of Adventure Consultants. Adventure Consultants was a group made by Rob Hall that brings climbers to the summit of Everest. Jon Krakauer, the narrator and the author of Into Thin Air. Krakauer is hired to write an article about Mount Everest. He is also a client of Rob Hall's Adventure Consultants. The next character is Andy Harris, a guide in Rob Hall's expedition. Another character, Mike Groom, an Australian guide that works with Adventure Consultants next to Andy Harris. Next character is Ang Dorji Sherpa, and that's Rob Hall's #1 Sherpa. Last character is Doug Hansen, and he's a client with the Adventure Consultants.
The story Into Thin Air is about a bunch of men climbing Mount Everest. Here's a couple facts about Mount Everest.
The summit borders Nepal, to the south is China, and to the north is Tibet. It's over 60 million years old. Everest was formed by the movement of the Indian tectonic plates pushing up and against the Asian plate. Everest grows by about 1/4 of an inch every year, and it consists of 2 different types of shale, limestone and marble, and the rocky summit is completely covered in snow.
Jon Krakauer has some very good sayings in his story. The nonfiction novel was very inspirational and very interesting to read.
Here is a very motivating quote from Into Thin Air. There's a dark side to religious devotion that is often ignored or denied. As a means of motivating people to be cruel or inhumane, there may be no more potent force than religion. When the subject of religiously inspired bloodshed comes up, many Americans immediately think of Islamic fundamentalism, which is to be expected in the wake of 9/11. But men have been committing heinous acts in the name of God ever since mankind began believing in deities, and extremists exist within all religions. Muhammad is not the only prophet whose words have been used to sanction barbarism. History has not lacked for Christians, Jews, Hindus, Sikhs, and even Buddhists who have been motivated by scripture to butcher innocents. Plenty of these religious extremists have been homegrown, corn-fed Americans. Jon Krakauer, Into Thin Air.
When I walk beside her, I am the better man. When I look to leave her, I always stagger back again. Once I built an ivory tower so I could worship from above. When I climbed down to be set free, she took me in again. There's a big hard sun beating on the big people in the big hard world. When she comes to greet me, she is mercy at my feet. Yeah, when I see her pin her charm, she just throws it back at me. Once I dug in her grave.